Welcome back everyone, my name's Gloomy and we are playing more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. We are progressing the story and we have met a lot of the characters. We have updated our skill tree, we have unlocked all of the Bruja abilities, and we are slowly unlocking other abilities, which I don't know if I'll use them as much because I do prefer playing as a Bruja specifically, but we are unlocking them and outfits as we go, which is cool. I like this outfit's pretty cool in my opinion. I like that one quite a lot. And then the like first Bruja one, those are my favorites, I think. But yeah, so we're continuing here. I think we're gonna turn into Fabien and play from Fabien's perspective.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod.
Huh?
Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in
Very
who
interesting.
you are.
Thank you for the follow.
They
Welcome
say
in.
trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Daddy, thank you for the bits. What a timing. That's how he sounded when he woke up. He's like, or I guess went into his dream. Oh.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
You're not the usual victim.
Why you, though? I mean, you don't fit the mold for being sleepless in a Seattle
So
body
how's
bag,
my-
if you pardon my saying so. Now, if your
Fix
eyes
my
were an inch
lipstick.
closer together, or you owned a dog named Sven, or delighted in crunching on kettle chips in an art house movie theater, then maybe I could see it. Are any of those things true, Miss,
What?
What? No, and I'm Verona.
Did he just diss her?
Verona. What the heck are you talking about?
What was that comment?
You are a detective, right? Look, it's real simple. I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, detective.
You guys want to know the funny part is my lip stain is called
Oh,
Ghoul,
then you just let
I don't think
old
you can read it
Fabien
'cause it's
take a
backwards.
look-see. See what shakes out.
but it's named Ghoul. It's a dark green. Cross of St. James, a decorative metal. Here, let me do that. A decorative metal cross weathered with a sharp point at one end. The shape was sometimes called the Cross of St. James. I'd seen it in the 2020s at Pandora's death, but also back in the old days, each time at a murder scene. Ooh.
Now this was familiar.
What? What am I doing here?
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will
We're
get
getting
from me-
information out of a piece of paper?
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully.
Very carefully.
Unceremoniously crammed into a
Thanks
purse
for the follow.
filled with
Welcome
whatever
in.
junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why,
It's
yes.
fancy.
The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
Okay.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
Select a lead to investigate from the map.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Ah.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. See,
Okay.
the folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Here?
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
You can trust the police, stay in the station, or the killer might strike. The same friends who watched your purse?
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it like
our coffee is
that.
free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
What if
So
she
I'm
gets
told.
hurt while she's
Plus,
here?
this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind.
Which bars did you visit?
Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Okay. Okay, so now we need to go to...
Seattle PD, full of drunks.
I guess we can
bums,
do
and
this one too
deadbeats.
since it's main storyline. Check police records. Okay, where are the records? Why am I not getting a directional thing? Here, I guess. Maybe because it's so small. Where am I checking? Am I not in the right room?
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and...
Am I not looking in the evidence room? Check police records. Where would I check the records? Hi, Mariner! Thank you so much for 13 months! Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. I am having a good day. I'm a vampire and I get to suck people's blood. Speaking of, I'm short a little bit of blood. Have some to offer. Welcome in though. Thank you so much for the 13 months. How are you? Hello, hello. Dude, why is it bubbling? Where's the damn evidence, man? We're looking for evidence right now. My blood is mine. See, no, that's just unfair.
I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Well, will the game give me the dang evidence? That's just my office, right? I don't like playing as Fabien as much. I want to play as Fire. Look, we're in Seattle. Mariner, look. We're in Seattle. I'm a vampire in Seattle. But I can't get out of this freaking police station. Let me out! How do I get out? Holding and processing? Hi!
What's cooking, Charlie?
Sing a lullaby.
Believe me, buddy, you don't want to hear my singing voice. How is life through a bottle? Gotta say, I am jealous. Not a thing I've known for a long, long time. And contractually speaking, given my profession, I should be 3 whiskeys deep by now and looking for a pack of smokes.
My friend, life's a bowl of cherries. Sweet, sticky, full of color, and...
Spin me your philosophy there, Wilbur. Fabio? Philo?
And sometimes it's just the pits.
Ah,
Was that funny?
nice one. Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
A sip of sup is all for you, Fabio.
It's so funny to me that fire, you can see her sucking the blood, but when it's
Hey.
Fabien, you don't get to.
Keep it real, Neil.
Love you, Mom.
Let me leave! Okay, where the heck is the damn evidence? That's the exit. Check police records for the rebar killer. Chat, is anyone familiar? I know this game just came out, but am I doing something wrong? Wasn't I in the evidence? Or maybe I need to go upstairs. Records. Maybe it's in records. Oh. Oh.
I
Oh.
had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests, and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research.
What?
I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. I thought I was on the right lines. Not the best conversation. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I didn't see the need.
What? What? Am I not doing it correctly? What are my powers again? Fast forward. Mask of 1,000 faces. Forgetful. Gain hidden insight and information from an object. So it should be this one, right? There we go.
If it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena.
Familiar
you
with
got me.
police stations?
I
Yeah, are
never
you
can
familiar with
resist
police
a
stations?
well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to
Hi,
forgive
Invader
me.
Coda.
It's a little
Hello.
dusty around my fundament.
Loving the look, but you got a little something
I do
there?
have a little
Where?
something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here
On my
before
neck?
you. Oh, sure. There are
I think
news
I've been
clippings,
bit.
side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your
My
name.
sire got me.
All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf War, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO
Hooch?
every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh?
Those sneaky vampires always get a little nibble. I know, and now it's my turn. Now I get to be the vampire that takes a nibble. Any word on DB Cooper? Got anything new on the ghost fairies? Anything that screams being Illuminati?
Any word on DB
Maybe we
Cooper?
can ask them all.
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence
Sure,
was merely
sure.
a side effect.
If only they knew.
Unsolved mysteries, yeah. They mentioned DB Cooper too, yeah.
Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Got anything new on the ghost fairies?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right.
All right,
should
that's
get
all
to
the
it.
information we're gonna get
Come
out of the
back when you
cabinet.
can. I always
All
need
the
a good
lore.
sorter.
This is all, yeah, this is all lore from the area around Seattle, which is kind of cool. All right, now we need to go to the Dutchman. Let me out of here. What you guys doing? Eating donuts? The idea that anything unsolved was actually a vampire and the cam covered it up. Endless possibilities. It's good. Good endless possibilities.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few
Wait,
places
what?
Verona might have stumbled out of.
Search. Oh, is the building around? Oh, okay. It's funny just imagining him like walking really fast. Look at him. Look at him go. It's so funny. Look at that perspective. Oh, I think we passed it. Thinners, welcome. Like the Roadrunner.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
The exit. Sadly, the clubs in this game don't have people in lingerie.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
Hey, it's Benny. Wait, this is
Come
Benny
shoot,
before he
Captain,
got
as I keep telling you.
torpored?
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam.
Not until the
Illuminati
mods come out.
bullshit.
True.
I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll staple your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the
He's
Rebar
so
Killer
hot.
because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because whoever did the killing at Macomb last week was an expert.
Macomb.
Risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Okay. Can we talk to him anymore?
What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, you look, real busy. I'll see you later.
Oh, we can't talk to him anymore. Okay. Okay, Benny is so freaking fine. Holy fuck. Anyways. Time to get more information.
Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say. No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
The game mods? Like mods in the game.
Someone must have smuggled this in.
Oh. Nice. I want that school LED sign thingy. Is there one outside? Surely there's. Oh, that one? I bet there's places that sell them. Wait, is there still more? Search for leads at the Dutchman bar. Was there more stuff in here? I don't think I found any leads here, have I? Oh, you're cool.
Fabien,
Yo, Silky, there you are.
What can I do for the pride of the PD?
It's an official investigation. You had a bad apple in your bar last
Not
night.
a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabien, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count
I'm
two
so
right here,
cold.
right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules.
Have hot
All
Cheetos.
sorts of people pass
The
through.
jalapeno ones,
I
have you
don't
guys
ask
tried
their
these?
business, they don't ask
They're
mine.
jalapeno
I mean,
crunchy hot Cheetos.
Is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
She's in danger, Silky. She got a death threat. Very nicely calligraphed.
A normal Seattle night, then. But this is the safest place anyone could be. You know that if you know anything.
They are.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking?
What
If
usually
this
happens
isn't
with
court or a breach
vampirification,
of
your
the
body
mask.
temp usually
A
drops.
hobby? A bird you've taken under
Damn,
your wing? Because there won't be
That's
trouble
gotta be
here,
it.
saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
It
I know
is.
it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate.
I want to eat more. I'm so far away. Look at my little feet.
Bad night to our heels.
Ah! Look at me. I'm zooming. Oh. It's so funny.
Around here. This was again. Jesus, it's cold tonight.
You have weird Cheetos? Like funny flavors? What kind do you have? Cheese ball ones? Are they like Cheeto brand or no? Oh, hell yeah.
and Johnny's having a cold one, maybe. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seeing the patrons here were on the losing side. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably is old.
I feel like Fabien is a cool character, but I think there's like a little too much talking.
Someone had a good night, unless they were playing hearts. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after.
Who's the one-armed bandit? Lore! Wait. What? Oh.
I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
Nice. Hold on, there might be more stuff down here. It was not me, it was the one-armed man. That was funny.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
I like her outfit.
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Her outfit's cool.
Tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
That's it?
Get what you need, I have people to serve here.
I want to check out the pool table. You know, for evidence.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
That's it? What? Where's the evidence? Do I need to use my blood?
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, detective. This rough green holds its
We're talking to
share
a
of
pool table. This
history,
is so
as I'm
funny.
sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Fresh concrete?
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt,
Ooh.
detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of...
of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty.
Ew.
Our target came from a building site.
Oh.
Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it
I'm
was
sorry,
the
I'm
Westover
snacking.
construction
I'm
site.
so hungry.
Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
Okay,
I'd
so we're going
say
to the
don't get
construction
into any
site.
fist fights, detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
So where we should really be going is the Weaver, or not the Weaver, the construction site, which I think is here.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory types. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail.
But maybe we go here first. Hi Zeth, how are you?
Verona said she'd been to the glacier. Verona
We could also go
remembered
here.
the Macom bar, and I was sure they would remember her. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site.
I guess we just go to the construction site. That's where he was mentioning next. The song is a banger. Look, we're good. Look at him, Zeth. Zeth, are you ready? Chat, are you ready? Okay, you see my little feet? Hold on, I have to get on the street. Look at my little feetsies! So silly.
Damn it. That's what I should have said.
Just got back home from uni. Time to chill. I hope you have a nice relaxing moment. It's so funny.
Snow in Seattle. Sheesh.
It doesn't snow much in Seattle, so it's kind of funny that there's this much snow.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
What am I? What? What is it like? I'm confused what it's like honing in on. Lisa's chilling. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm eating hot Cheetos. I'm so sorry. I'm snacking. Welcome in, everyone. My name's Gloomy. So nice to have you guys. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? My name's Gloomy, and I play a lot of horror and RPG games. It's so nice to have you. How was your time? Ooh, you were playing Phasmo. Did you play the new update? I heard that Phasmophobia just got a new update, and I was interested in how fun it was. I like playing Phasmo as well. Thought this game looked cool, and you look cool. Thank you so much. What is the objective of this? I have hot Cheetos on my fingers. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I have my snack napkin. Okay. So this is the second game, but technically they're not. It's unlike the first game. The first game is an RPG game, and this game is kind of like a linear story game. But the premise of the game is that I am an elder vampire. I'm an elder vampire that was awoken by a detective out of my slumber, okay? And when the detective woke me up, I lunged at him and killed him. And so we are trying to figure out why the detective woke me up and who I am and what is my purpose. Oh, you're a partner for Faz. That's so cool. The Halloween event already end. Oh, it did. Oh, that's too bad. The Halloween event looked really cool. But it was fun. If you missed out on it, it's always next year. Yes. I normally play during Halloween, just like with my friends offline. I don't play Phasmo online because I just play single player games on stream, but Phasmo's so fun with friends. So lore. Yes, so this game is part of the Vampire the Masquerade universe. It's only one game in a series of games and tabletop. This game started out, or like this universe started out as a tabletop game. Not this game specifically, but just Vampire the Masquerade in general started out as a tabletop game. Hi, Cowboy Kev. How are you? Hello, good morning. And so, multiple games have been made under the same kind of like house of lore, but they're all completely different. They have rules, like basically vampires are not allowed to show mortals that they're vampires, or else it breaks the masquerade. So like the name of the rule that you're breaking as a vampire is the masquerade. So you don't want to show any mortals in game that you are a vampire, or else you can get punished either by death or some other punishment for breaking the masquerade. And the people that are in charge are the prince. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, or other. If you are the top vampire in your region, you're called the prince. There's so much lore to it. There's so much lore to it. Do you have the skin of a killer? Yes, yes. Well, okay, so mortals are kind of, they're lesser, right? So they don't know that we're vampires unless we like show them that we're vampires. There's a couple clans of vampires. Clans are the type of vampire that you are. There's a couple clans where it's obvious that you're a vampire because they look different than a human. Like they have pointed ears and like facial features. How long have you been 17, Bella? Oh wait, not Bella, Edward. Sorry, I'm so bad at jokes, but yes. So basically, yes, some of the some of the vampires actually look like vampires, like the Nosferatu. You can't be a Nosferatu in this game, but in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, you could be a Nosferatu. And they quite literally look like, if you've seen the Nosferatu movie, or like basically a vampire that's bald, doesn't have any hair on their body, has pointed ears, has like really like aggressive fangs. So Nosferatu, it's basically impossible for a Nosferatu to hide themselves from mortals. So if you are a Nosferatu, you normally like live in the sewers and you hide in the shadows. There's another vampire clan called Gangrel, and they're more like animalistic, where they sometimes will be like on like their hands and feet and stuff, and they like eat rats and stuff, which I think is cute. But not I love rats, but I think it's like cute that they eat rats. I don't know. Yeah, damn super life. Yeah. So in the first game was an RPG. And I say first as in like the first Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines game. There's other Vampire the Masquerade games. There's so much to it. Anyways, it's fun. This game in particular, you're a vampire. You're the elder vampire, and that vampire the vampire that you killed, the detective, he's in your brain. So like his memories and his consciousness is in your brain. So you're trying to like play through the story and learn what happened while you're an elder vampire, and then sometimes the memory in your brain takes over and you become the detective. So right now I'm the detective, but normally you would be the vampire. So it's kind of funky. You like switch between like day shift and night shift of like whether or not you're playing as the vampire or if you're playing as the detective vampire. It's really fun though. This one is basically an action game, a linear story action game with a lot of cool fighting. The lore is pretty amazing. I just requested my local library gets a physical copy of the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines lore, or the Vampire the Masquerade lore. Because it's like a thick like encyclopedia of lore that you can read on. I just requested my local library to get it so that I could read on it. It sounds really cool. It is really cool. And if you are into games where it's like story games, detective games, tabletop RPGs turned into video games, that type of stuff, you would probably enjoy this. It's super good. And if you like vampires, I like vampires. But welcome in, everyone. And also, if you need to raid and run, take care of yourself, please do so. But we're vibing, we're hanging out, and I'm a vampire today, so I have blood all over my face, but it's fake dried blood and it's peeling a little bit, but you know what? It's because I need to eat more humans, apparently. And currently, so it's not always that vision, but you can use your vampire senses to sniff out the blood trail. And currently we are playing as the detective right now.
The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul.
And he talks a lot.
Who didn't have access to a shower.
This detective talks a lot. A photograph of Verona found in the ghoul's makeshift home. The photo is creased and slightly damaged. It looks like it has been taken from some distance without the subject's knowledge. Okay, so the ghoul must be the creep that we're hunting down. There is a group of people that have been killing people and putting them, like, basically kebabbing them on top of a piece of rebar, and we're trying to hunt them down.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
I think it wants me to talk to the bed. Maybe I do it.
People like me are
the phone.
supposed to fool around.
This
with
game is on
gadgetry
Steam,
like
yes.
You, but
The first game
let's
is
say
also
we
on
get to know
Steam.
each other a little, just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful.
Emails or texts? Maybe emails. I feel
How
like
about
weird things happen in
emails?
emails.
Anything in the email box?
Grabbing my credit
You're
card
not
right
very
now.
confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat.
Wait, he has
Maybe a
male
new hat.
enhancement hormone
Something like
in his
that.
email? What? Got any pictures? Let's look at
Any
pictures.
pictures you want to show me?
Thank you
What
for
are
the
you
follow.
suggesting,
Welcome in.
detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down.
Anyone left a voicemail?
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Okay, so the ghoul is named David.
Guess David.
And someone is blackmailing David the ghoul to do this. So David the ghoul delivered the letter to the girl. And so he's probably not the killer, but the person that's blackmailing him might be the killer.
You alright there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
Okay. I could really use a snack on someone so that I can get my powers back. Oh, perfect. Actually, that was perfect timing. I have blood now. Okay.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we could investigate this. Oh, we could
I
investigate.
went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
We can
Verona
do
remembered
here.
the Macom bar.
Let's go here. Let's go to the Macom. Gotta go, but hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thanks for explaining the game. Of course. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, and everyone that is from the raid. I appreciate you guys. If you guys also need to raid and run or just grab yourself some snacks and some rest, please do so. Take care of yourself. But welcome in, everyone. We're gonna go run over to the next location. I thought I was going the wrong way for a second. And see if we can get more information. I do prefer playing as the elder vampire and not the detective. Personally, I don't think the detective is as fun to play as because he is quite the yapper, but we're getting a lot of lore with him.
Change.
All right, to the Macomb we go. Macomb.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security
True, I
operative?
get zoomy feet with him.
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
So true.
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me.
Ew.
Nice girl.
Someone who doesn't skip the dialogue. The dialogue is probably the best part in most RPG-esque games, so I do try to get as much dialogue as I can, while also not prolonging my playthrough unnecessarily. She never got in. Anyone following her?
Did you happen to see anyone
Oh, I
following
should have
her?
asked if the purse
Maybe
was with
paying
her.
a bit too much attention?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to.
Dang it.
And your laundry.
Huh.
We go here. We go here. Yeah, this dude, he's a detective and he's technically dead, so we're like living through his memories. He was a vampire at one point. But also, he kind of has like a speeds up time type of thing, or I guess slows down time. And so look at his feet. He goes zoomies.
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration.
Girl, what are you doing?
World's still here. I was hoping you could fit me in your schedule.
The blessedness surrounds us all, my dearest detective.
Could you spare me a drink?
We don't know how many moments we have left. Let us steal this one.
We shall ascend together, dearest detective.
Thanks for the nibble. Just a small bite.
Ooh,
Speaking of small bite, I need a
gives
small
me
bite.
the strength I need to meet the divine. I hope you're here when I get back. Hope we're all here.
We should ascend together. Do come back to me.
Just a little one. Hi, Space Trucker.
In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of newspapers. Just a nibble. Wait, what am I looking at? Oh.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds
It's not very
of prey,
nice.
but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
So she peed on something or in something. That's funny. Anything strike you as fishy?
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. Did you hear what they were talking about?
Girl
It is
had to
not my
piss,
place
jeez.
to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir.
You know, every once in a
That
while you
said,
have to pee
I
in
believe
the floral
entire
arrangements.
hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Okay, so we didn't get a lead there either. So I guess we go to...
Benny wanted the prince to know what was
Here?
up, so I'd have to face
Oh, no,
the
no,
man
no.
himself.
Report the rebar... Oh, oops, that's not what I meant to do. It's kind of hard to navigate this map. Oh my. I'm doing it with my wrong hand.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find... Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
I wonder if there's anything here that I can investigate besides that.
Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Maybe like the front area?
Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
About that.
Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing
What
to
did she
say.
pee in?
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Surely she peed in something and it'll let me talk to it.
Not the best conversationalist.
Hi, Lappy. Good morning.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had
What did she
nothing
pee in?
to say.
If I was a girl and I was really drunk and I peed on something, what would I have peed on?
Not the best conversationalist.
I mean, this got knocked down.
Nope, had nothing to say.
A man? That's a good point. Which man would I have peed on?
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak
What
to
if
me.
she peed in a champagne bucket?
Nope, had nothing to say.
What about she peed on
Not
you?
the best conversationalist. I didn't think that would help. I didn't think that was worth the effort. Nope, had
Dang it.
nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say.
Okay, I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Good morning, Lappy. How are you? Good, good. Just got to work. Need some coffee. May I have some as well? I would love a refill of coffee. Uh-oh. Am I running out of bounds? How's stream so far? It's been good. We've made so much progress. And my game has only crashed twice. What's he humming about? Who are you? How do I... What? How do I get in there?
Spare a dollar?
Oh, we're going back to the Dutchman. I thought we were going to the construction site. I was confused. We're going to talk to Silky again, I think, right?
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
The messenger was a ghoul.
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul, and said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona.
He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop.
Okay.
Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
So we're trying to track down the killer that's killing these people and chopping their heads off and leaving the bodies like placed on a piece of rebar. And for a moment we thought it was a ghoul, but then we found out that the ghoul was sent by their master to deliver this like threat message, basically. So maybe it's the master that's doing this?
Christmas again this year.
Just say I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas. Oh, they're bat LED. I want it.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Wait. Did you say her, him, and Sophia? Was he in a relationship with Sophia? Does that TV have information?
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are... I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. They said a cat may look at a king. But when it came to princes,
Is that supposed to be a
wouldn't
cat?
advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
Okay. I know we can talk to him, but I want to investigate everything before I talk to him. I think I got everything. Okay.
Nico helped me find
Oh,
knickknacks
hi,
for my
Nico.
office. Knickknacks with history.
Gotta sleep, but this has been a great stream to hang out in. Yay, progress. Thank you so much for hanging out, Turquoise.
Coming to your taste.
Take care and have a
Just
wonderful
rings
sleep.
Of old marriages,
I need to stop
necklaces of old
snacking.
mistresses, junk. You know how it is. Discarded memories.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it?
Wait, he's saying they trade memories? What?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Now,
Oh
what
my God.
is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings
The
you
chips
joy.
are choking me.
Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Just trying to wipe the chips off my face. But the dry blood is like peeling as well. I need water. Next ad break. I'm getting water. 100%. Do you know why she pawned the locket?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Nico.
Enjoy your detecting, detective.
Whoa. Locket. Inside 2 pictures of the same girl. Dark-haired, age maybe 10 years old. She does not look cheerful. Did we get any information from that or no? Oh wait, what's this? We're gonna go back to the police station to talk to our girl again. And then...
Watch your step.
And then I think after that we report to whoever about what we have found about the murders. I think. Headphones are getting hot. Hey, buddy.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot gossip?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Oh?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Thanks. I got things to do.
Good luck.
Good morning, Curitas. How are you? Alright, let's go talk to Verona. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I never really stay long after raids, but I really like the stream, the game, and the vibes here. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you feel that you're comfortable here. So welcome in. How's the stream been while I slept? It has actually been really good. We've made a lot of progress. We did a ton of the side story or the side quest as Fire, and now we're playing as Fabien. So Fire is sleeping, and we're playing as Fabien, and we're trying to uncover who is responsible for the murders that are leaving people on the rebar. Space Trucker. That was so kind of you. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Enjoy your gifted sub, your emotes, and all the things. That was so kind. Thank you. Coffee acquired. Delicious. Lappy, give me some freaking coffee. I'm out. I need more. I need the coffee.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
I'm out of coffee, Kiritos. You're welcome. I love the positive message. Aw. Well, thank you for being here as well. Tell me about this locket. You got into the make-em. They remember you at the glacier? Let's tell me about this locket, I think.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, That's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But
Tato!
you think the threat is real?
Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Tato, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, my name's Gloomy. Welcome in. We're playing a Vampire the Masquerade game, the new one that just released a couple weeks ago. I was gonna say, actually, when did it release? But it released a couple weeks ago. But welcome in, everyone. Hello. Hi, Forbidden. Hi, Alice. Hi, Devil Shadow. Hi, Retro. Hi, Devour. Oh my gosh. Hi, Milanos. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Making Bacon. Hi, Randy. Hi, Extralina. Oh, you have the cutest emotes, Extralina. Extra Liana. I'm not saying your name correctly. I apologize. But I always see your emotes and they're so cute. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you had a good stream. Tato, how was Silent Hill F? Did you get your final ending, or are you working on your final ending? I need to go get ready for bed. Yeah, get your sleep. Take care. Get all the sleep that you need. Yay, Gloomy. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. You did? You got it? Oh my gosh. Massive W. W's in the chat. Tato has been working on getting all of the endings for Silent Hill F, and they finally got the last one. Massive W. Massive W. I know that game is not the longest game of all time, but man, it takes a long time because you have to play through the whole game like 5 times, right? We've done the thing. You have played through it like 5 times. I have not played through all the endings yet, but I've seen a couple of them. I've seen a couple of them. Yeah, 5 times. 5 times. Very nice, right? So massive W, Tato. Thank you so much for the raid, too. Welcome in. We are playing through Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which is technically a sequel to Bloodlines 1, but it's not really a sequel. It's kind of a standalone. It could have just been a different standalone name. It didn't really need the Bloodlines name, but it's a really good game. It's set in Seattle, Washington, and you transition between playing as an elder vampire and between the Malkavian voice in her head. So the Malkavians have, like, vampires of the past that can, like, tell you information through your head and whatnot. The lore, I'm explaining the lore, not the best, but also welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the follows and everything. I appreciate it. The Malkavian that is in our head is a detective, and so this game, you play both as the elder vampire and the detective Malkavian in your head. So you kind of transition between playing either or. So the elder vampire is named Fire, and the detective is named Fabien. And so currently we're playing as Fabien, and he's a detective. He is trying to investigate a murder, and that murder, I think, has stuff to do with the vampire. I mean, he was an old vampire, but I think it has to do with the elder vampire that he's in the body of. Like, he's in whatnot. It's confusing, but it's good. It's more of an action game than the first game. This game is full of action, especially the vampire clan that I chose, which is Bruja. I played Bruja in the first game as well. I'm enjoying it a ton. But if you guys need to raid and run or take care of yourself, grab yourself some food, please do so. Take care of yourself. And welcome in, everyone. Tato is so kind to raid over here. I see your guys' names and faces from her stream, so kind of you guys to be over here. I appreciate you guys. So welcome in. And so we are currently investigating a girl named Verona, and she just sold a locket, and we're trying to figure out the information of why she sold the locket and whose locket it. Wait. Oh, there we go. I can't wait. Space Trucker, VTM1 is the best game ever. It's literally the best game ever. But please play with the community patch. And if you don't know how to set it up, I'm sure Bella does. Or if Bella doesn't, I do. So ask. If anyone is trying to figure out how to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, you kind of need the community mod patch to be able to play the game correctly. So highly recommend if you need it. I have to go to bed for Eves. Take care, Coda. Take care. Get your sleep. Good night. You have 3 more playthroughs before I can do it. Bella helped. I have it installed. Oh, perfect. 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 Nice. All right, let's see what we should ask her. I have nothing concrete, but I think so. I didn't sell it, I swear, but you think the threat is real? I think so.
I have nothing that'd stick in a court of law, but I do think
She
we're
was
dealing with a
threatened.
killer.
She was sent a
If
threat
it's
letter.
real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna.
Your
Check the
ex-sister?
photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But
Hi,
she's dead
Tara.
to me.
Welcome
You gotta
in.
understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try
My nose is
asking Mr.
sniffly.
Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that.
Okay. Do your choices with dialogue affect the story? I'm not sure exactly because I haven't done a full playthrough yet. I'm not sure how intense it affects your story, but it does affect your interactions with the characters. Like, some characters will get annoyed at you and stop talking to you if you say something that bothers them, or it'll eliminate you from being able to create like allyships with people. So there's some people that you can take in as an ally, and if you choose certain dialogue options, it'll eliminate that option, or it'll give you an option to become an ally with them. I don't know why we would need allies, because maybe there's like a big fight that's gonna happen or something. I don't really know, but so some, yeah, or if you have Elriz, you can also Riz. You can also try to I don't know if it's romance in this game, or at least like flirt with people. You can try to flirt with people, but I tried flirting with someone, but they weren't very familiar with me, and so my flirting failed, which tragic, but I feel like that kept happening in the first Bloodlines game. I kept flirting with people and they didn't like me because I didn't have enough of a seduction or whatever. But yeah. So I think your choices matter to some extent, but I think that the story is going to progress either way. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name. This is about to get complicated. Your briefing was too brief. Maybe
If
that.
only you told me of your sister's existence. My night would have been simpler, and the city wouldn't have to pay out for so much shoe leather. I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully
I don't know.
I can make it to the atrium before it's too late.
I hope that we're not wrong. Alright, we're apparently going to the atrium. I hope we're not wrong. This game kind of reminds me of Vampire. Is that in the same universe? Let me look up Vampire. Vampire, the game. Vampire universe is in an alternate universe. I don't know. Google is not helping me much. Google says that Vampire, the game that you're talking about, is in the same universe as this game, but I don't know if I'm getting misinformation from Google, so you might have to do some research. But it might be in the same universe. Good night, Retro. Take care. I hope you have a good sleep. And thank you. Hopefully we have a wonderful time playing Bloodlines. opening a tab with the wiki right now so that I can know who all the characters are. Yes, so basically the main character in this game is Fire, but she has a vampire in her consciousness named Fabien, which is who we're currently like walking around town as, because he kind of like uses when she goes to bed, he comes alive. He uses his like sleep to investigate stuff. Oh, it's not? Oh, okay. That's why I wasn't sure. I didn't want to give out false information. So vampire must be a different universe. The vampire with a Y. My headphones keep getting like caught and it's pulling on it. It's annoying me. They don't seem related at all after looking at it. Funny enough, the maps are almost identical. Wait, like this map? Or which map? This map? That's kind of funny. This map? Oh, interesting. Hi.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Who's on the list? Tell Miss Moore it's me.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Fabien has hit a wall. Shoot. What if I pretend to be someone else?
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Got the whole album in the can, actually. No bust-ups, no dramas, just laying down some real smooth licks, you know?
I didn't realize you played... Oh.
Shoot.
I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else. I don't believe you were
Okay,
on the
so
list.
we're trying to...
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back? No? Oh, never mind.
We're trying to tell him that we're someone else.
I didn't see the point in confusing things.
We're gonna try again.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
My therapist said we had a breakthrough. Dug out a key childhood memory. I cried. She cried. It was emotional.
That's
Dang
not
it.
what I...
Okay, so not that one either.
Small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
When you fail these, I wish the fail was faster. Like when you get it wrong, I wish the fail was like faster so you could get on with it.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Light just wanted peace. Real. Light Yagami. Just say hi to him. Trust me, bro.
You know what? It was a great session today. Hit a personal best and just real amped up, you know? Dopamine, woo!
That's, good to hear, sir, but... I'm sorry, sir. I have made a mistake. I don't
Gonna
believe
take
you're
me
on our
every
list for
attempt.
Ah. Well, I never wanted to go to your party anyway.
Oh my gosh!
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Thank you, citizen.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, he thinks I'm a
I
senator.
intend to.
So one of the powers of Fabien is to convince other people that you're someone that they recognize. And so we convinced him that we were someone that he recognized, but we don't know who it is that we convinced him that we are. So we kind of have to like guess the dialogue. And as you saw, I just guessed the dialogue wrong a lot, but we finally got it.
Uh-oh. The artist in
Please let me dance.
and she never
Let me dance.
Anywhere.
Detective,
Hi.
it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
I need to find girl.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
2 million?
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her. And not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
I'll be discreet. I promise not to poop the party.
What a wonderful image. I may never forget you said that.
I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job.
These people
do not upset my guests.
Are dancing
Oh, I never aim to be an upset.
worse than in the first game.
No, you never do.
Do you see these people? Okay. So this is the place of the Toreador. Let me up here. You guys are in my way. How do I get up here? Wait, seriously, how do I get up there if they're in my way? People move! Are they purposely blocking that off? Hi, Greem. Do the dance. That's how they look. Now you, Greem. Now you. There's stairs behind the bar. Ah, thank you. The thing that really that greatly separates this from the vampires, vampire has Souls-like combat. You still make choices and have story changing combos. Oh, interesting. Not the one the lady was doing? Wait, which lady? That one? You want me to do that dance? Now you. Your turn. You do it every day. Shut the fuck up. Proof. Proof. There's a whole nother club up here. Wait, what evidence did I just see? Hi. Is it you? Where am I getting? It's like showing me that I'm close to evidence. Upstairs? Hi, Frosty. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. If I ever go to the club again, I promise I will do that on the dance floor. Okay, you better. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
Huh. One?
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
She cute.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. That would be easy.
She's got a different accent, though.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
How long have you been dead?
Still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Any other marks or wounds?
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
Haha, real funny. What a good power to have as a detective. I know, right? Making bacon? So good. I just realized that Whataburger is the only chain that starts with a W. Is it? I have no idea. Corpse puns? I know, she's got corpse
You
puns.
died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct?
Yeah, that's what I am wondering.
And how is he here now,
I feel like
100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
So, the murder could...
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Okay, so what I'm gathering so far is that there is either one person or a group of people, it could be just one person, that's going after these people and killing them. But they're not killing them because they're vampires, because they've been killing mortals. But they've been killing mortals that have a relationship with a vampire. And not, I mean a romantic relationship, I just mean a relationship. Either like someone that worked for them or something like that. So they're either trying to threaten the vampires without, because they're not going after the vampires directly. If they just wanted the vampires dead, they would just do that. So they're either threatening the vampires or they're trying to break down the confidence of the city and maybe try to get at the prince to say like, hey, like your vampires are unsafe, or I don't know, something's going on here. So that's what we're trying to figure out.
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing.
She's dressing in the same exact dress hundreds of
Not
years
about
later.
me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
Oh, Aspen. Are you pulling a nuts joke in chat? That's wild. That's wild. It's a great dress. You can get on board with having duplicate outfits. I don't know. I mean, like, it's fine. It is a pretty dress, but I like when there's unique outfits for different scenes. Especially if it's like 100 years later. Well, when you don't sweat or move in your sleep, why wear anything else? I mean, as a vampire of high fashion, because these aren't vampires that are the lower classes. These are the like high class, rich vampires, right? I would assume that a high class rich vampire has a more elaborate wardrobe. But, I mean, maybe they love that dress. Also, welcome in, Richie Crypt. We need to set the fashion's trends. Exactly! These vampires have fashion. Surely the fashion has changed over the last 100 years a bit. The Carstairs matter? What are we celebrating? You are very different for sisters.
So you two are sisters,
Hi,
but
Justin Rabbit.
very different.
Are we finding the second installment?
Sisters in
It's
blood,
good. It's
Detective,
completely different
not
style of
sisters
game, but
in
it's still really
mortal
good.
Terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
No, fashion same. The fashion is not the exact... What do you mean? As the 20s? The fashion right now is not the same as the roaring 20s. You can still wear the same fashion. You can still wear the same fashion, but the standard of fashion is not the same. Hi, Justin Rabbit. How are you? Sisters in Blood Detective, not sisters in immortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing? I have poor memory. Gideon's teaching is self-directed.
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your sire.
What if vampires are the reason some fashions are timeless? Slacks and a waistcoat have worked well for the past 250 years, for example? That's true. Good point. Good point. Maybe vampires are the reason we appreciate style through the times. How did you get this gig?
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Then I want to know why they let frilly shirts go. Frilly shirts for who? Like pirate frilly shirts? Because you can still wear those. Those are still in fashion.
Not a very kindred thing, right? The lust for power being what it is.
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct.
Oh, like classic vampire
Definitely
shirts of
direct.
Victorian.
Lou
Oh.
Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like
Those
to
are nice
think
too.
my influence is in others. We complement
Let's
each other
forcibly
well.
bring back the fashion.
Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
Ventura are known to be control freaks too, so wouldn't be surprised if they were like, this is the outfit I look good in, I will order 1,000,000 of the same thing. True. True. They could do that, and they have enough money to have the same dress replicated. So, I mean, that's fair point, fair point. I think in this case, I don't know if that's the case or if they just didn't design more than one outfit for the characters, but maybe we'll chalk it up to them having multiple of the same dress.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
Logic in this argument nonsense. Yes, logic. Also, hello. Hello. What are we celebrating?
What are we celebrating?
There's an ad
again?
that's gonna happen in
Really,
like
I am starting to wonder why Malkavians
30
are
seconds or
permitted
something.
at
Just
our
letting you
court.
guys know.
It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
They said they like to keep up with the times.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
I can juggle. If there's a crime committed, I'm your man. I maintain the masquerade.
I help keep the mortals in happy ignorance.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
Well then.
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should circulate.
Hi.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston.
It sounds like Cusco's
Fort Suarez
poison
ain't no
or
cake and cookies.
potion.
Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me? It's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it?
Got it.
Do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know 'em a
Bump
little bit.
gums?
Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Y'all in chat ready to bump gums? Practically, frilly or baggy clothes tend to snag on things and get torn to shreds. Problematic if parkour is part of your life. Fair enough. Right, the poison for Cusco. Alright, the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Pull the lever. That's what he sounds like, that guy. Wrong lever.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
That's what we've been saying.
Ah, come on, Fabien. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
Okay.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number. I'll be
Welcome back from the ads,
Tread
everyone.
carefully.
You're currently waiting to start your second playthrough. What clan are you playing as? I'm currently playing as Bruja. I played as Bruja when I played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1. And I love being a Bruja. I think it's very fun to be like a melee strength build character, like brute forcing things. And so we chose to go with Bruja again. And I'm enjoying it so far. I'm freezing right now. My house is so cold. But we're enjoying it so far. What classes or what clans did you choose for your first and second playthrough?
My boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabien,
This
right?
is Sophia.
You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined.
We
He
love
has told me
Sophia.
so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Oh.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabien about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
She's so smart.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
Yeah, you usually play as Bruja as well. Let's go. I love Bruja clan. You think you're gonna do La Sombra for the next playthrough? Got some nice cosmetics mods lined up. Ooh, are there already some available? That's wild.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Oh, same old, same old.
Oh.
They saunter in so full of hope and lose it
So,
at the table.
so
You did pick up on
Sophia
that
and
fascinating
Fabien have the
man
same
other
sire.
day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure. Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
Okay. Fletcher doesn't like you. Why would I say that?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
Is there anything I should, you know, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Okay, so interview
I
Hector.
was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear you. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. Good speaking to both of you.
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
Okay. Lots of information there. We need to talk to Hector. There's so many. The community was primed. Yes, that's true. The community, I'm sure, is well aware of the game's release and was very apt to make a lot of modifications to enhance their game.
While I did enjoy a party, I wasn't one for drinking in company. No more than with one other tasty guest, at any rate.
I just realized that a vampire party would include human drinks. Human cocktails. Oh, this is Fletcher right here.
Well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on. Is this the same voice actor as Jiminy from Lies of P? Can anyone tell me, is this the same voice actor for Fletcher as Jiminy from Lies of P? Because they sound exactly the same.
Good evening to you, Fletcher. Swell to see you here.
It sounds like him. Sounds like him to me too.
Detective? I hope you haven't eaten.
Hi, Thinking Week.
There'll be some rather keen
Interesting
party
phrasing,
favors
human
along
cocktails.
shortly. Excellent vintage.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands?
Capable hands? There's a history then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
I don't really like him. It doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, interesting. They definitely took on the same like accent. Do you know what I mean? You could hear it too, Leek, right? It sounds like the same I don't know, way that they're speaking and the way that they're like I can't tell exactly. It almost sounds like a bit like they're speaking from a voice box. Does that make sense? It's like that like puppet robot voice. That's how they sound. It's a strange choice. You're gonna get a mouthful of clots. But it was a different times, which is why most Elysium have willing kegs. Oh, interesting. I see. Kind of metallic. Yeah, it's kind of like a metallic voice, yeah. Whoever it is does a pretentious weasel extremely well.
The sisters, the princes, they make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power
It is a
old
strong
sport,
decor
is a
choice to
heady
have bodies
pheromone.
hanging, yeah.
It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
Thank you for looking it up.
Good to talk
Leak.
to you.
Always an experience, detective.
Okay. So who am I speaking to now? Hector. Where's Hector? Hello.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, Isaac is the
please?
Nosferatu,
My
I think.
apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabien, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well.
Do we not get to know his full
You are
name?
Fabien, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Apparently Gemini voices the Luminary in Dragon Quest 1. Oh wait, 11? I have never played a Dragon Quest. Is that like super hype or something?
I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred
Their
of my
secret
clan
keeper.
are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
Okay. Hi, Wise Blood Kool-Aid. Oh, Leak, it's one of the grunts of the main character. Oh, that's kind of funny. I know a guy from Twitch who was a dev at Hard Sweet Labs. I don't know what that is. The guys who were originally supposed to make this game. Oh! But they messed it up, so Bad Paradox took it away from them. Was it like sold off to them or something? I don't really know, but I know that this game got handed to a couple different like development companies or something. Like it went through a few hands before it got finished. I did hear about that.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
Hector pointed me in your direction.
What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter.
Hector, we haven't even talked to
Something
Hector.
of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
I'll be right back.
That was so funny.
Thank you for speaking to
Oh
me.
my gosh. Jesus,
I'm gonna
yes,
keep
that
you waiting
one.
all night. Time to head up to face her.
This game was in dev hell for a while, yeah. They finally were like, fucking and made it playable by making it confined to like 3 city blocks and making a linear game with less RPG. Yeah, that's definitely how this game is playing. Amen, I like Isaac. Yeah, he's funny. I do think it's quite interesting how opinion has changed on Bloodlines over the years, how it went from being the worst VTM game to being seen as a touchstone of the genre. Yes, which I think that the community has a big part in that, because the community has spent so much time making the patch for the game and like the mods so that the game is playable, the first one. Until pretty recently, the only VTM games Bloodlines and Redemption. There's Swan Song. There's several. There's also Swan Song, and I think maybe 1 or 2 others. For what it's worth, I was like 10 when I played Bloodlines for the first time, and I fucking loved it. And not just because of Jeanette. Oh, wait. Historical records of the elder known as the Nomad. Seems Lou or Rosalind decided to do a bit of light reading. Well, not too light. Wonder who compiled all of this anyways. Oh, interesting. So they know a lot about the Nomad. Maybe up. Those all came out after Paradox bought the rights a few years ago. Your question was which VTM games there are, right? I don't know how recently you mean. I don't know. I don't know how to answer your question. Maybe Google would be better. The original Vampire the Masquerade game came out basically unfinished. The out-of-box version of the Bloodlines was so badly broken it was basically unplayable. Yeah. And yes, the community who saved it. Yeah. The game came out unfinished. The original game. And it was never finished until the community finished it.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
Even with the mods, though, there's so much jank in the original that things like stealth missions still don't work. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're able to do all of the missions in a stealth-based, but I played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1 like a month ago, and I was able to do every mission, even the like sewers and all that. I used the community mod patch for the game. No, I was replying to Richie, who said the Bloodlines was considered the worst. It was actually considered the worst VTM game until it was patched by the community. It was like very, very much known as a frustrating game because it came out unfinished. I'm not saying it was a bad game. I'm saying it came out so unfinished that the community was really frustrated at it. I remember buying it and thinking my disc was messed up and returning it and getting a new disc and still being hard locked. That's rough. There were only 2 VTM games until recently. When's recently? Like when was the more recent games out? 2 of those? And of those 2, Bloodlines was the better one? So you're just comparing 2 individual games? I'm assuming you're only comparing Bloodlines and one other game then. Recently meaning when Paradox bought it like 5 years ago? I don't know what you're trying... I don't know the... I don't know what we're trying to talk about here. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with the game. How about that? Okay. Yes, the future detective. The future detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into some things for us. What is it you need?
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. I'm new to this whole court business, as you know, but I'm given to understand that there's a quid pro quo in these matters.
You mean to say you're not blindly obedient, but need a reward? How about a debt owed to you by both myself and Rosalind?
I would need something more concrete than that.
When I haven't even told you what the task is yet? We can discuss details with my sister later. Now, if we can just...
Oh!
No! My sister!
So one of the first ones was the sister.
Figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Dang!
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say
Yay,
about
we're
your
back.
memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
Okay, so to summarize what we just saw with Fabien. Fabien is investigating these murders where someone is hunting down individuals that have relations with vampires, whether that is a vampire themselves, as you saw one of the princes was murdered, or it was other people that are in relationship with vampires. They're being put on the piece of metal, the rebar, and their heads being chopped off, and then they're being like marked with the cross. So someone has it out for them. He's not going after everyone, but he might be. But we don't know why, so we need to figure out why. And we just found out that the sisters, the princes were researching the Nomad, and they wanted they wanted the detective Fabien to investigate something for them. So I'm wondering if the sisters, wanted Fabien to investigate the Nomad and where the Nomad's like location was at, like the body was at in the I don't know, in her coffin, wherever she was stored. So I think maybe they were the ones that wanted her to do that. And it just got interrupted from us being told that. That's what I'm thinking so far. So yeah, we have to figure it out. And why they want the Nomad so bad. Very interesting though. Well, that was a good place to end it for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. And next time we pick this game up, we will be playing as Fire again. And we will be working our way through the story. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!